What's up guys, what's up ladies, Jeremy here. Today we're gonna speak about the top 10 fragrances for the rest of my life. If I would only have to keep 10 fragrances for the rest of my life, I'm not choosing the, in my eyes, most mass appealing, the most sexiest, the most longest performing. I'm choosing the ones which I personally like the most. Number 10 spot is Pure Havane by Thierry Mugler. And this is a cherry tobacco fragrance. If you are one of the guys that likes to go in the shisha bar, pipe tobacco, you love that stuff, this is for you. And it's not too expensive. This is one of the best entry-level tobacco fragrances on the market. Cherry pipe tobacco is what you get with Pure Havane. I absolutely love this one. Number 10 spot. Number 9 spot, wonderful fragrance. This is just for the elite original gangsters of the fragrance community. This is Versace The Dreamer. And this has to be the best fragrance name on the planet. Don't ask me why. I feel like this is the best fragrance name on the planet. The Dreamer. Unbelievable, fantastic. And this again, tobacco fragrance. Not that I love tobacco fragrances. This is my personal favorite list. But this is attached to a lot of memories. When I got into the fragrance game, this was pretty hard to get back in the days. And also these days, not every retail store has it because it's so old. You can get it very cheaply. It does have an old manish vibe, but in a very nice way if you're asking me. I absolutely love this one. I gotta see if my microphone is on. 1 second, guys. Yeah. Yo. Yes, it's running. Okay, so number 9 spot, Versace Dreamer. Oh, is this good? I love it. I love it. And one hidden trick, guys. If you sweat and you wear this and you don't stink, you're just clean sweat, mixed with this just smells somehow magical. There are certain fragrances that go very well with extreme body heat. And this, interestingly, although it's a tobacco fragrance, goes very well with high body heat. Oh, number 8 spot. My personal favorite fragrances, Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum. And this one, wow, this has one of the best top notes on the planet. Top, mid, base. As you know, a fragrance has officially 3 stages. Sometimes they only have 1, they don't develop at all. But officially, they start with something, the top notes, then they develop into the mid notes, and then they go down to the base notes. And this one has one of the best openings on the planet. And as you know, the opening is what catches the customer in the department store, so it has to be good. I'm used to it right now. Back in the days I was, you know, my old spring list. If you want to see my reactions back in the days to that fragrance, check out my spring list. It's one of the first placements I placed it, and I really liked it a lot, as you can see from my reaction to this fragrance. So Bleu de Chanel, obviously Chanel is a staple. Many people say it's the best, most elite fragrance brand on the planet because it's always very exclusive. It never compromises. It always sticks to its origins. It's always top of the game in terms of sales. Very exclusive, very expensive. So for a good reason, it's very respected. So from my top 10 most favorite fragrances, keep only 10 fragrances for the rest of your life. This, because of the fantastic opening, number 8 spot. And interestingly, when this came out, in my world, this wasn't such a big lady pleaser. As you know, the Eau de Toilette came out first and I tested it around like crazy. And most ladies I asked in my environment said, it's too piercing, it's too aggressive, it's too citrusy. And now this DNA is totally established and everybody loves it to the extent that it's almost uncool to wear it because it's so popular. Love it. Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum, fantastic top note. Oh, we keep going. Number 7 spot. Egoist. Ich bin ein Egoist. Ja jestem egoist. Mi estoy egoisto. Whatever. This is Chanel Egoist, and the name sticks to what it says. This is just something that I like to wear for myself. Chanel Egoist is nothing that I wear to get compliments, and I pushed this hard. I pushed it so hard. I pushed it so hard, but it just does not get the feedback that I would wish to get from this fragrance. I love it so much. It's interestingly an aldehyde cinnamon fragrance for men. Aldehyde is one of those notes that is also found in Chanel No. 5, here mixed with some spices. Boah, this is a king. This is a king. And a king, of course, can do what he wants. So he can wear it. And it is fantastic. Chanel Egoist, 10 fragrance for the rest of my life. Unforgettable fragrance. Love it. This is the Eau de Toilette version. Love it, guys. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Whew. Have you ever heard about this one? This is called Creed Aventus. This is a relatively new fragrance. It does have a pineapple vibe, but officially it does contain apple and musk and these type of things. What you get is a fruity, woody, musky fragrance for men, very masculine fragrance for men. If this lingers around in the air, it gets massive compliments. If smelled too early, too close by certain ladies, they are not the biggest fans of it because it comes off too aggressive, too masculine, too dominant, too old manish. Some of the comments I got. But in the air around you, it obviously gets magical feedback. As you know, one of my highest compliment getters. Great fragrance and great enhancement of our fragrance industry. If we talk like Conor McGregor made the MMA big, the UFC big, then Creed Aventus made the niche world big. This single-handedly made expensive fragrances approachable for normal customers. So respect, Creed Aventus, nice one. Number 6 spot. Number 5 spot. Tobacco Oud. Tom Ford. When I was last time in New York City, I was at a Tom Ford boutique, and the staff told me, hey, you just missed Tom Ford 5 minutes ago. And I said, wow, that would have been cool. So I would totally have made a selfie with him and speak about his fragrances. And yeah, Tobacco Oud is great. Tobacco Oud is great, and this is to me what Tom Ford stands for. He stands for craftsmanship in terms of fragrance craftsmanship, because he likes these natural notes. He likes like vetiver, tobacco, and oriental stuff. He is not one of those deodorant smelling fragrance brands, which do get a lot of great feedback, but he keeps it old school, hardcore. So Tobacco Oud is one of those perfect examples, and to me, this is my... From this fragrance, I have received the most negative feedback when wearing it. It offended the most people when wearing it. It's so potent, so polarizing, it's so strong, it's so dominant, like a loud guy, but he gets the attention. But at the same time, I have also received a lot of positive feedback. So I like this one. This is unapologetic. You could also call this fragrance unapologetic in a bottle. Tom Ford Tobacco Oud, aka unapologetic in a bottle. All right, number 5 spot. Number 4 spot, Acqua di Gio Profumo. Obviously, this is a flanker of the most sold men's fragrance on the planet, which is Acqua di Gio. This is Acqua di Gio Profumo, a better version of that. A complete fragrance. I mean, what is a complete fragrance? You can argue about that. In this case, saying a fragrance is complete. Winter, spring, summer, fall, approved. Performance, fantastic, approved. Ladies' reactions, fantastic, approved. Versatility, fantastic, approved. Timelessness, absolutely approved. It's so timeless, this will be cool in 17 years from now and would have been cool 17 years ago. It is an absolute fragrance. It is a complete fragrance. Great fragrance. I love it. It's the multimillionaire that is still working like a shark. This is not the multimillionaire that is hanging around in the Bahamas. This is the multimillionaire with a good heart that is still working like a shark. That's Acqua di Gio Profumo. King fragrance. King fragrance. Okay, number 3, Fève Délicieuse. Christian Dior. I'm gonna tell you something now. I met the perfumer of this fragrance brand, which is François Demachy. This guy, François Demachy, is the superstar, and he's the in-house perfumer. As you know, Chanel has Olivier Polch, Christian Dior has François Demachy, Guerlain has Thierry Vasser, Hermès has Christine Nagel, but they had Jean-Claude Elena. So these mega brands do have their in-house perfumer that make their fragrances. And when I met this guy, he was wearing a nice fragrance. And you know what I told him? This is crazy stuff that I'm going to tell you. I spoke with him. It was a loud event. And I spoke with the perfumer of Christian Dior. I spoke with him, yeah, because it was so loud, so I constantly was getting to his ear. He said, yeah, wow, you smell good, It's a new creation, he said. I feel like it smells a little bit like a Chanel fragrance, like Chanel Boy. And in that moment when I said it, I said, wow, that was really hardcore. I gotta open the door real quick. 1 second, guys. Hi. So. Danke dir. Ja, alles gut. Ja, schönen Tag dir. Bis dann. Ciao. Okay, guys, received some new samples for my own fragrance brand in terms of bottle design. As you know, I have many non-stop, every day, constantly get packages for bottle designs and caps and sprayers and all that stuff. Okay, so the story with François Demachy was hardcore. He smells lavender-based, and in that time I really liked the Chanel Boy, which is obviously based on lavender. I was not thinking. I said, that smells like Chanel Boy, a nice one. He said, no, it doesn't smell like Chanel Boy. So this would have been a very hardcore moment in my fragrance career. Okay, number 2 spot, 10 fragrances for the rest of my life. Viva la Juicy Gold Couture. It's a female fragrance. I had to include a female fragrance in here. By the way, Fève Délicieuse is obviously a great fragrance. It's a seductive fragrance for women, mostly tonka bean based. Tonka bean is like a seductive, dirty, sexual, vanilla smelling fragrance note. This is the best tonka bean fragrance on the market. Mostly for women, unbelievable performance, 24 hours, super seductive, great. Dior is fantastic. And number 2 spot, wow, Viva la Juicy Gold Couture. The woman of my dreams. Immediately, any woman that meets me with this is the woman of my dreams. Viva la Juicy Gold Couture. It's gorgeous, a seductive fragrance, and it doesn't get more seductive than this for a woman. It's fruity, floral, sexy, sugary, gorgeous. Number 1 spot. I gotta smash my head now into the wall. I will smash my head into the wall now but not too strong. Okay. Ten fragrances for the rest of my life. La Nuit de l'Homme. I have my own fragrance brand. I got this stuff going on. I got everything going on now. But I don't forget where I came from. Don't forget where I started from. This is not about my fragrance brand. This is about what started my journey. 10 fragrances for the rest of my life. Number 1 spot, La Nuit de l'Homme. Lavender. This is a fragrance note that is in this fragrance. Everybody knows lavender. It's calming, it's masculine, it's seductive if mixed with the right other fragrance notes. Cardamom. Cardamom is also inside. Gorgeous. A lot of Indians love it in their chai tea. It's also a fantastic spice which is getting more and more expensive because Starbucks is buying so much cardamom worldwide that the prices are increasing also for the perfume industry. And what else do we have? Bergamot. Bergamot, the most appealing, most used fragrance note on the planet. This is in a nutshell what's inside here. Bergamot, fruity floral, cardamom, sweet seductive, lavender, long-lasting, rich, flowery depth. The only fragrance on the planet that made me want to do... I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it, but this is just crazy. I'm gonna spray it on my face. I feel like the lavender is calming me. It's gorgeous, guys. La Nuit de l'Homme. Ah, this is awesome, guys. This is my last 200 ml bottle of the semi-old formulation. If I drop this now, all my memories are shattered. Love you guys. That's it. Thank you very much. Love you. This is awesome. I love this journey. It's so cool. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Love you, everybody. Peace.